Alright, hello everyone! How are you all doing? Welcome back to Nod-Krai, and we have a lot to get done today. We will be doing the second act of the Song of the Welkin Moon chapter and continuing our journey through this Archon quest. And last time we learned so much. Oh my gosh, where to start? First, we arrived here in Nasha Town, and we were introduced to some of the different factions here in Nod-Krai, this place where people from all over Teyvat come to do business and essentially work together to run this town. We met Flynn's from the Lightkeepers. He fights off the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is this abyssal phenomenon with all of these, really scary zombie-like creatures. So that's quite an interesting job to have. We also met Llama from the Frostwind Scions and sort of followed her around for most of the quest, learning about the Frostwind Scions who have been here in Nod-Krai as long as anyone can remember, learning about the 3 moons that once watched over Teyvat and how they perished in the war between the Heavenly Principles and the dragons. We also met with Columbina, aka Kutar. Hi, Yenfei. Kutar was the new moon goddess born 500 years ago, presumably a long time after the other 3 moons perished. The Frostwind Scions found her and took her to be their new god, but she found herself unable to fulfill all of their wishes and demands and could not answer all of their prayers, and therefore she ended up leaving to join the Fatui, therefore becoming the Fatui Harbinger, Columbina. But over time she saw that they too only sought her power and abilities and left them as well. Now we've encountered the Fatui here, seeking to make Nod-Krai their dominion and performing research, including at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, which we broke into for reasons. Conducting the research on the Kuvaki, the primordial elemental energy that is unique to Nod-Krai, and they seem to be wanting to build some sort of weapon as well as wanting to take over the land. Meanwhile, with Llama, we learned that with her abilities as the moon chanter, she was able to sense that the moon that they see in the sky is not real, and then she therefore came to the conclusion that the sky was false. But she couldn't tell her people about that because their devotion and faith to the moon is so strong, it would be the sort of thing that would shatter their whole world. But we were able to confirm with her that the sky is indeed false. And in turn, I guess she was able to confirm to us then that the moon we see is not even the real frost moon. The frost moon being the only one of the moons whose form remained intact. The moon that we see in the sky is not even the real frost moon. Confirming the fact that the eternal moon, the moon whose fragments we see in the hole blasted in the sky by Malwika, and those moon fragments don't move, so they must be located in the real sky. Meanwhile, the Frostwind Scions have this relic, the Moon Marrow, that can help uncover the truth and secrets of this world. Llama agreed to help us when the time was right, when the power was strongest. Meanwhile, we met somebody who was Lumine, who we thought to be Lumine. And we had this epic adventure with Ether and Lumine trying to get the Moon Marrow. Lumine was very impatient to get the Moon Marrow, even though we had an agreement with Llama to be able to do it at a legitimate time. It ends up getting stolen, and we end up having to confess everything to Llama, but she's pretty understanding about wanting to have faith in your family and wanting to believe in others. So we all, with the help of Yehoda from the Curatorium of Secrets, broke into the facility, tried to steal it back, and covered this big moon fragment that the facility is built on top of, which looks pretty huge, by the way, and end up fighting not necessarily with Sandrone, aka the marionette, one of the Fatui Harbingers. We end up fighting the Wild Hunt instead, and she ends up giving us the Moon Marrow because it's pretty obvious it's causing a lot of trouble and it's attracting the Wild Hunt to it. That's where we're at now. Oh, and right, Llama needed a safe place to store the Moon Marrow, so Just like the Stellaron from Honkai Star Rail. Now it's in the Traveler's body. For reasons. But apparently the Traveler's body is able to make it hard to detect, which means the Wild Hunt won't be able to find it for a while. Until the time is right for her to do the ritual where we can maybe learn more about the Traveler's past. Nod-Krai was supposedly where their spaceship landed. Those memories are hazy from 500 years ago. But hopefully we can learn more about the circumstances of that time because Ether doesn't remember. I think that's pretty much where we're at. Great. I summarized like 10 hours in like 5 minutes. That's pretty impressive, I think. I want to go here. This is supposedly the restaurant that's run entirely by kids. And the food looks super yummy. Katya isn't still angry with me, is she? What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing really. I just dropped a few things that broke. But it's not all my fault. If she'd listened to me and replaced everything with wood or iron, then none of this would have happened. I don't know what I'm gonna do if she's still angry. Have you apologized? But it's not entirely my fault. Why should I apologize? So you think it's my fault too? If I'm going to say sorry, shouldn't I also get her a gift? I should probably get something from the Voynich Guild.
Nod-Krai hot dogs, fresh out of the oven.
Nod-Krai hot dogs. That sounds delicious. Okay. Can I take a look at the menu? I want to buy some stuff. Nod-Krai hot dog. Oh my gosh. Lakaberry Madame. Ooh. Midsummer tart and crispy roast. Some new recipes. Complete Elegy of Dust and Lamplight to receive discounts. Alright. Then I'll come back here afterwards and we will maybe be able to reap some of those discounts. Oh, what else? Can I ride on here? I can! The wrong way. Go, Kuhanki! Go, the right direction. No. Yes. I keep trying to click the button. No, but it only is working. It just so happens when the direction's wrong. There we go. Where is... I need to give that lady her lacquerberries from last time. Oh yeah, speaking of which, also... got some extra Primo Gems from last time. I guess those are Llama Ascension materials. Which is cool. Where is... Actually, I should probably just track the quest. Look how many things I can't do because of the focus experience mode. There's so much going on all at once. It is here. Okay, good. Hello. Hi there. May all praise the Moon Maiden. You're not the right person, but... are you an adherent of the Frostmoon Scions? Well, since Miss... Liliki is one of the Scions, I suppose I can be considered one of their adherents. So yeah, that's right. I'm a follower of the Frostmoon Scions. Something doesn't add up here. What are you talking about? Everything adds up perfectly. I recall reading a book somewhere about the ancient lunar deities. Apparently, the 3 moon goddesses were all once ravishing young maidens. The goddesses must have taken on such a gentle and affable human appearances out of consideration for mere mortals like me, right? So obviously, since the goddesses have blessed Miss Liliki with a similarly gentle and lovely appearance, isn't being devoted to her not tantamount to showing them devotion as well? Still doesn't add up. Okay, sure, whatever you say. I got the Laka berries for you. Here you go. These will be enough. Thank you so much. Just a moment, I'll prepare the most delicious feast of the moon you've ever seen. Liliki rushes to the kitchen and throws herself. It's ready. Please have a taste. Thank you again for your help. Should you get hungry next time, please feel free to come by. I'll prepare a special portion just for you. Thank you. Yay! Do we get a recipe as well? So that's okay. Alright. So, without further ado, let's get started! Fulminations and undercurrents. Okay. Go, magical clock! Alright. Oh, this is so exciting! Okay. Like last time, I had a blast. Like, even though it was super long, I just felt like so into the story the whole time. Ah, this is so exciting. Okay, here we go. Oh, apparently we're in the starting area.
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
Oh?
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
What do you mean?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side
Yeah.
in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll
Like, you
bet.
can't complain. They're the ones doing all the work. I mean, they're kind of spread thinner, I would imagine.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
Hey now, this could be our big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
Left for us to scavenge. I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Oh?
Hey,
So they're trying to profit off of tragedy. You're trying to steal from all these merchant caravans going through dangerous areas,
Should have told them that those are dangerous thoughts.
Yeah. One look from us told them all they need to know. Don't even think about it. But I doubt they're the only ones thinking like that.
Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mora.
Yeah, some self-reflection might not be unwarranted, you know?
Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match.
Should you really be proud of that? Still, the Wild Hunt's been getting wilder ever since we foiled that mysterious Phantom's plan at Star Sand Shoal. The two of them seem closely connected, and that Phantom may very well attack again, even though we know almost nothing about it. In fact, where would we even begin with such an investigation?
Hey look! Aino and Anefa are here in Nasha Town!
Oh,
Considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up?
right, because Aino built the giant cannon that protects Nasha Town from the Wild Hunt. But if it's not working right now, that's unfortunate.
Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now.
It's like you can read my mind. I was wondering if you'd be willing to carry around the moon marrow instead. I still don't understand how that works, but you know, magic and all that.
Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. She'll place the orders tonight, don't you worry. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Let's go, let's go. Here we go. Elegy of Dust and Lamplight. Hello, friends!
Ah, familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Last time when we went to the Clink Clan Konkake workshop, it just felt like it was such feel-good vibes. Which is good because a lot in Nod-Krai seems to be really serious and sometimes scary and sometimes unknown. Just the good vibes of hanging out with Aino and her creations is super awesome.
Whoa, free manual labor detected.
Sure.
Those evaluations could not be more different.
Might I ask who this is?
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers.
Hello.
He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior, as far as position is considered.
I see. Nice to meet
pleasure
you.
to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nod-Krai.
Hi there.
Pleased to meet you. Were you talking about the cannon by any chance?
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament.
Yeah. Because I imagine that cannon is super helpful. Otherwise, they're literally on the ground fighting zombies.
2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is. This is more than we can handle.
Then we probably need to help out. And not just because we're kind and trying to help out everybody in need, but remember last time I was talking about, you know, every time the Traveler appears, things start happening. Like Like, things happen. Of course, last time the problem with the moon marrow getting stolen was partially our fault directly. But I'd say the fact that the Wild Hunt is looking for it and appears to have ramped up their attacks even more probably also has to do with just fate getting in the way whenever we appear somewhere. So we should probably help out with that. Also, the cannon happening to be down just as the attacks are getting worse. Seems suspiciously fateful if you have to ask me.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
Right, we talked to him at the end last time.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the Wild Hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now.
Uh-oh.
Well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
But if he said he was going to report back and he didn't, is there a chance something happened?
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Oh, I
Hard
see
to
what you mean.
say. Contacting HQ's a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the Wild Hunt, which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nod-Krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least.
This is almost as bad as the abyssal attacks in Natlan. It's like they can be anywhere and they can be devastating, and everybody needs to be ready to fight at all times. Except in Natlan, all of the different tribes, their warriors are trained and prepared to fight off these attacks because this is what they've been doing for hundreds of years. Whereas in Nod-Krai, which is not necessarily a unified nation, they have a volunteer organization doing this, which is very, very commendable. But at the same time, it's clear that they wouldn't have the same kind of military prowess as essentially a nation where everybody is trained to be able to partake in protecting themselves. So even more dangerous of a crisis in a sort of way here.
We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure.
He sounds nice enough, but it feels like he's hiding something. This whole spiel sounds like a smokescreen.
We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our Ratniki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon.
Okay.
I finished the preliminary dispatch work already, but this cannon...
Okay. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
We can get you some snacks. Yeah, that's the thing, is also it's a problem if you only have one person who can both build and fix all of the weaponry and defense mechanisms for protecting the town. That's a lot. Aino is also being stretched thin here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe.
That's true. Although, if you can... There's often ways to make them more efficient. But I get what she's saying. I guess it's just hard here in Nod-Krai because they're not as organized or resource-rich as some of the other nations we've been in.
Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
Okay, Paimon.
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
Oh, hello, Brigitte.
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the primary financial backer of this cannon. And our backing does cover the fees for subsequent repair and maintenance.
Well, she's working on it.
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. That means me, by the way, for making you such a huge and powerful weapon for such a measly price.
I guess that's the thing also. We're seeing two organizations here, the Lightkeepers versus Aino, who both pretty much have a monopoly on whatever it is they're working on.
Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon candy.
No.
What? No! Absolutely not! Let me think, alright? It should take maybe 3 more hours?
Well, that's good, because it's getting dark out now.
Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi in Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least.
Why? Are they... You know those, like, the thing that we have to... Like, the energy thing we have to, you know, hit in order to be able to stop them from spawning more? Do you think that they're connected to, like, their spawn point somehow? Like, they can't leave a certain radius of it?
We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't be firing on.
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. There are some checks I haven't finished yet, but with your help, I can get the repairs done sooner.
Sure, whatever it takes. It sounds like... Yeah, like I said, like, both the Lightkeepers and Aino seem like they are stretched thin for resources and time right now. This is not a good situation. We are happy to help.
Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. How much help will we be?
Well, here's the other thing, is I'm not sure there's really strict engineering standards in Nod-Krai. So, yeah.
You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, and this.
Okay.
Whoa, this so heavy. And what is this?
So heavy it made Paimon sink down. Oh?
You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Aino has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Birgitta.
Hello, Brigitte.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yup. And if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down by a whole 2/3.
Ooh, 1 hour instead of 3 hours. Or you're saying even the time between firing, which would also be really good. Okay, we'll do what we can.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool? Cool.
Cool.
Instructions
We
received.
went in there earlier.
Please go about your work seriously as well, Aino. No snacking while I'm away.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3.
That is so real. Conduct investigation. Alright, here we go. So what does this core actually do? I've been seeing it spin so much.
Aino's explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are?
I think that's just how geniuses are.
Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
Well, we might not be at the right spot yet. There's probably some condition we haven't triggered. Hi!
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
Cool, so I guess we just need to find this maintenance port.
Ah, so you're in the know. Nice. What? Oh, what does that port look like?
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Sounds good.
Works for Paimon.
I guess she probably should have shown us an example of what it's supposed to look like.
Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew! Stinks of machine oil!
I love the little transitions they do here now. Nope, not here either.
That thing over there looks promising.
Okay.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does!
That definitely looks like a port. Good work.
Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right?
Wow!
So, what do we do now?
Let me give it a try. Press the button to adjust Brigitte's height. Touch the light beam hints to collect the signals derived from the cannon. Once enough signals have been collected, Brigitte can complete her inspection and produce her results. Okay. Start checking. Push up and on. Go. Okay. Go down. Go down. Okay. Go, go, go! Oh my gosh, this is so cute! And down she floats. Aww. Good job, Brigitte.
Wow, what do you know? I know was right. We got this working without understanding a thing, Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Benefit of experience, that's all. I figured out puzzles 100 times more complex than this.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Let's see. Should be just like checking a dictionary, right?
I don't know, 50 different parts working together. Besides needing the 50 different manuals, you also need to understand how those different parts would interact with each other, right?
The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal.
Oh, that's nice and simple.
Is that it?
Oh my gosh, I actually really love the concept of like a genius inventor who also loves adorable things. Look at little Brigitte's face. Look at it. So cute. Okay.
Well, as they say, no news is good news.
Yes.
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all.
That's not true,
On to the next
Paimon.
spot, then.
I guess what I was saying earlier about like, oh, there doesn't seem to be any engineering standards here in Nod-Krai. I guess this is the engineering standards. This is to make sure the cannon doesn't get any worse. Even if we didn't find the spot that needs to be repaired. And that's good, because we don't want the whole thing collapsing or firing on random people. You know, safety and all that. And it's good if Aino has set it up in a way that even amateurs can help her out with her work and it doesn't compromise the safety of the machine. Win-win, right? Hello, go team! I just love the music here. Alright, Newport. I just the way they transition the scenes now.
Paimon's getting the hang of this now. It's this thing, right?
I'll handle it.
And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh... Huh. Looks like its expressions are also prompts of a kind. Which page is that on?
Angie. So Angie. Alright. But I'm guessing this is where the issue with the cannon is.
Oh. We need to take note of the order in which its eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey! Slow down! Paimon didn't catch that!
That was too fast for me too. Beep beep.
What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you only supposed to be a beep-boop machine? Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work. A bit shaky at points, but not bad for your first job.
Yeah, this is our first time.
Good eye. Paimon's the real deal when she deals for real, you know.
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but you were really getting into it, and I didn't want to interrupt.
It's okay. It sounds like you've actually helped out a lot when repairing the cannon in the past, too. Plus, you and the other Lightkeepers are literally putting your life on the line fighting zombies for us. So, if this is a chill stop for you, then I'm sure that...
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier?
Anyway, let's get this all done in one go. It wasn't that hard, was it, Paimon? Start check-in. Okay, here we go. Go, go, go! Go, go! There is the facility we broke into last time. Gently floats down. Okay. Good job! Aww. Oh? Hazard. What does that mean? Does the book say anything about it?
A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry, Paimon's just about gotten the hang of which prompts are listed where.
Oh, so many different kinds of prompts.
We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. 1 yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance.
Oh, that's exactly what it's doing.
Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock components.
Perfect! This cannon should be up and running
The
soon.
description of input mode isn't on this page. Oh, more page flipping.
At least does it tell you what page it's on?
Phew, that was a real struggle.
Aww.
Well, Paimon needs a break now.
Good work, Paimon. Yeah. Hopefully Aino made it clear, like, which page, like, connect, go to this manual, this page, in order to find instructions for this. But awesome work.
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input mode requires some additional work to operate.
Allow me. Help Brigitte complete the operation. Okay, go, go, go. Oh? Oh, it has to be there for 4 bars. Okay. Okay, good. On the ground should be enough. Oh, oh. What? I got 4. Okay. It has to be there for a certain amount of time. Interesting. But it's so finicky. It wants to go higher or lower than I want it to. Oh my gosh, it's just so cute. Yay! Good job, Brigitte! Yay!
Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now.
Oh, what is it anyway?
No clue, frankly. But whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out.
As long as we're following the instruction manual given to us by the professionals, I'm sure we'll go fine.
I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here.
Perfect.
What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
In a way, yeah.
That's for sure. We're counting on you, Sosie.
Bye-bye.
You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but he's actually a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
Let's wait for him here, huh?
It's weird that you bring that up. Now I don't know. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Now that Paimon has to say that, I'm like, oh, is he gonna be nice? Is he gonna betray us? Is he gonna die? Why did you say that? Why did you make a note of that, Paimon? Unfortunately, this game has just made me so suspicious of things. As soon as Paimon has to draw attention to something, it's like, why did you say that? For what purpose?
Are your tasks complete?
Pretty much.
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Yeah.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline.
Oh, perfect. Then we found the issue then.
The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Super important. We want that.
Huh.
isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one.
Oh,
The
okay.
large-scale damage that might follow would be undesirable by anybody's standards.
Let's hope that doesn't happen in a few hours.
This component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it.
I can imagine that it would be a component that's under a lot of like stress and tension all the time. So I can see it being the part that would wear out the fastest.
Estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes. Would you like a crumb kake?
Oh my gosh, I would love a crumb kake.
Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
We earned it. We earned it.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly.
Ding.
Observation. Freshly baked crumb kake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such, I activated an internal heater before starting repairs.
Oh my gosh, she's been making us crumb kakes this whole time.
Thanks for the treat. Aino's lucky to have you.
Yeah, thanks for the food. Sure enough, Sosi returned 7 minutes later on the dot.
Thanks! Things went great over here, too. So, as we agreed, I'll have the cannon up and firing in no time.
Understood. I will inform the inhabitants of Nasha Town and have them make preparations for the shock and noise that will inevitably ensue.
And I'll inform
Sounds
the
good.
Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt anomalies to make sure they fall back in a timely fashion.
How do they do that? Is it only with their, I guess their lanterns would, especially since we saw with Flynn's, the lantern changes color. Maybe they use that for communication. Otherwise, like, they don't have walkie-talkies in this era. But I guess you shouldn't underestimate how much you can communicate with signals and lights. That's how people did it for eras and eras before we had phones and walkie-talkies and anything of the sort. So yeah, you do that.
Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back here, and I'll need to sort them out promptly.
Sounds good.
Righty then. See ya.
Bye, Sosi.
Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
Yeah.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you are interested, you can come back later to behold it in all of its glory.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action.
Of course, if we need to fire it, we need a reason to fire it. A legitimate reason. And before that, I like to investigate the Wild Hunt first.
Oh yeah. Wonder where that strange phantom went. Never mind what it's doing.
The one that pretended to be Lumine, and for a long time actually did convince me it was Lumine. I mean, we haven't seen that much of Lumine. How was I supposed to know Lumine wasn't that mean? No. Wait, maybe she is. Maybe it's actually a perfect replica of her, and it's only the fact that it didn't remember details the exact same way. I don't know. Anyway, that was really mean of it to follow us in and make us help it with its break and enter. So yeah, for sure.
Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later,
Bye, Aino. Bye,
guys.
Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action.
Nefa. Wouldn't miss it for anything. But we gotta find out some more first.
Checking snack stock. Lower than expected. Please, explain, Aino.
Later. Can't you see I'm busy? You know, saving the poor, anxious inhabitants of this town?
That's a map. This is a map of Nod-Krai here. This is so impressive, though, considering Aino made this all essentially out of spare parts that weren't necessarily designed to go together. I think that's really the theme here of Nod-Krai, is everything can come together and still work, even if you're talking about people and parts from different places. You can still work together so well.
Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, just as well, since we're sniffing for intel and all.
Right, what are they doing though? Might as well go in and ask around.
And maybe, just Maybe. Let's get some of their berries and fried meat too, huh? We still haven't had it yet.
Now you show your true motives. That's true. We completely missed out on the berries and fried meat last time.
Oh, come on. Why so uptight?
Excuse me, are you guests? Ah, if you wish to return to your room while the banquet is on, please use the side door.
Oh, banquet. There's a banquet?
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed in here right now?
What event is going on?
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal is to ensure that our regulars can enjoy peace of mind and comfort, so that they can speak freely with one another.
It's sort of like a, it's not like a club meeting, but it's like a... It's like a club meeting. How does one get invited then?
Familiar with our ways already, I see. But here in Nod-Krai, channels hold equal value to Mora. I am but a lowly employee, so you'll have to forgive my inability to help in this matter.
It's all about connections.
It's fine. Can't be easy being you. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then.
And I know just the person.
Never, right? The Curatorium does seem to already have an amazing intel network up and running.
I see.
But if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for all we're worth.
Good point. Let's not be quite so forward then.
Ooh, Paimon's got a plan. Llama got Never to help her prep some medicine, right? We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Llama to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver the medicine while we're at it? If
Sure,
Never
that would be
doesn't mention
nice.
a payment, we can cash her services in as a favor. If she does, then we can use it to haggle.
Oh my gosh, so smart, Paimon. A cunning plan if I've ever heard one.
The thought of Mora made it worth the effort of thinking up. Come on, let's go!
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Visit the Curatorium. Oh, so sorry. Time to go! Tarno Voynich Guild employee. Can I buy anything? Nope. Strangely, haven't unlocked a place to put our sigils yet. I wonder where it will be. I already know where it's gonna be. And hopefully we will get to unlock it soon.
Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island later, so we can deliver the medicine to Llama for you if you need.
How thoughtful of them. Bet they want something from me in return.
Cunning as always, but what else did we expect?
Well, the faster the delivery, the better, naturally. And we're lacking free hands right now, so that would be a great help.
Awesome.
Yehoda's gone to get the medicine, and she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing else to do, feel free to wait here. I'll have someone bring you some snacks.
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
You all seem busy. What's the occasion? Let me guess, the wild hunt?
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
I see. Yeah, information would be a really valuable resource in a time of crisis such as this.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction.
Oh?
The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to suspend free intel handouts for now.
Oh, how unfortunate.
She cornered us right away. Did she guess what we really wanted from the start?
Is there anything we can do for you then? I'm so guessing this is beyond just delivering the medicine.
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet the number of people who can ensure cargo safety in the face of such a threat is vanishingly small.
Cargo safety, huh? You don't say.
That doesn't sound too hard. If you need something delivered, hit us up and consider it sent.
Yeah, we're experts at those commissions from the Adventurers Guild, so we could probably help you out too.
Is that so? But... no. Forget I said anything. I mean, you're great heroes. How could I waste your precious time on trifles like these?
As a matter of fact, there is something we'd like to know.
Is there now? You should have said so sooner. Far be it for me to extort you, of all people, for intel. But seeing as you so kindly made me an offer, I suppose I'll accept.
What's there left for us to say here?
On account of our previous cooperation?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But we are different, are we not? We both seek to resolve the chaos that the Wild Hunt has caused.
Huh. Or like make a profit off the Wild Hunt. Paimon doesn't believe a word she says.
Dissatisfied, are we? The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call taking those jobs for Mora a sin?
I guess not. I mean...
Well,
we're just here
We
for the...
might squeeze some advantage out of chaos. But equally, chaos could uproot everything we've built at any time. Such is the threat of the Wild Hunt today.
I mean, the whole point of this conversation is it's not just all altruism and doing the right thing and you have to do stuff for money. I mean, that's fair. If you live in a harsh world, I mean, the economy responds with it. And in a way, that's just life. Balancing, the logic and empathy of a situation such as this. So, I mean, I'm not too troubled by this at the moment.
And what business would there be left should it end in some great slaughter, or put to flight many who call Nasha Town their home? And as I understand, the two of you are here in Nod-Krai to follow a trail of clues yourselves. No?
She knows everything.
well, yeah.
In that case, we should keep Nod-Krai the paradise people say it is. At least until our respective goals have been accomplished.
I mean, I myself have no intention of disrupting the paradise, and personally, I want to help the people here and do good things. So, anyway, let's work together, sure.
You must understand. No force exists here that would inspire unconditional unity amongst all parties.
Yeah, that's another big contrast between Natlan and Nod-Krai as well. Besides the having to fight the abyss, we're in a place that's not necessarily... This is not a territory governed by a unifying body. Like, they don't have someone like Malwika who is going to unite all of their forces and organize all the different parties involved. Like, there isn't anything like that here in Nod-Krai. That's something I consider to be this place's strength and what makes it so interesting. But yeah, I do get it, but I'm not doing this just for me.
After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Your selflessness is admirable, to be sure, and rare around these parts. Though it's rare for a reason, kid.
Yeah, it's rare, but what's also rare is Aether's ability to defend himself and to defend his values, even if that means by physical means. Because I can see, here in Nod-Krai, it's a much more cutthroat environment. Everybody's trying to survive. People come here to take advantage of opportunities, and if necessary, take advantage of each other. But with us, we're able to stay true to our own values and back them up with whatever means necessary as well. Similarly with the Frostmoon Scions as well, to be able to hold true to their virtues and not lose sight of their values.
Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Between that and its ability to shift shapes, it will no doubt be a most slippery customer. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think? You front and center, me behind the curtain.
Sure.
Does make sense. sorry, Nefer. Paimon took you for someone who only cares about profit.
A well-placed only, indeed, Paimon. Nothing is wholly divorced from profit of some kind.
Wait, so you were ready to work with us from the start?
Why, of course. In fact, I was wondering when I might bring this up the moment you entered.
She was trying to play her cards the right way and making sure that she got a deal that was what she wanted, but also something that builds a good collaboration. So she was playing her cards very carefully there, even though she intended to actually help us out from the beginning.
But...
Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh? Oh, you guys are here too?
I know, I'm sorry. Last time we showed up here out of the blue, we caused a lot of trouble for you, Hoda. But hopefully you can forgive us?
Indeed they are. In fact, they volunteered to deliver the medicine to Lauma on our behalf. And totally free of charge. Such kind souls, aren't they?
Really? Great! Oh, in that case, guess I'll be clocking out now.
Got a few more places for you to visit right here, dear.
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime already? Well, guess the extra more is pretty nice.
Thank you.
Well, we better get this medicine delivered pronto.
Wait a second. Is this salt?
Huh? Surely not. The special medication from before wasn't salt. Was it?
Wait, that can't be. Let me see. This isn't right. How could it be salt?
How did we know right away that it was salt? It's just some white powder?
So, could it have happened while I was resting at the store?
What happened?
Sorry.
Oh, scary boss time.
I'll get it back right now. Trust me, I'm super fast.
Hey! Slow down, you might get hurt!
What just happened?
Well then, any plans? If not, what say we go into town and ask around about the wild hunt?
Okay.
We were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The townspeople are a bit wary of us, and we can't get into the flagship right now.
Yeah, that event is too exclusive for us.
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today. Perfect timing. That's where we'll go.
I assume she will have a much easier time getting in than us.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now. What are we? Sticklers for the rules?
I said, it seems like it's all about connections. Okay. Hello, kitty cat. Meow. Meow. Always say hi to the cat. Alright. What can we learn today? What will we learn today? What is there to learn today? I don't know. But somebody's got to know something.
Lady Nefer, a pleasure to see you. Oh, and our guests from earlier, I see.
I mean, besides the fact that the Wild Hunt is looking for and responding to the Moon Marrow, what indeed can we learn?
That's right. My apologies. Consider it my fault for not having explained the banquet's rules to them beforehand.
Yeah, we didn't even know it was going on.
Oh no, it was no trouble at all. Please, do come in.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Not even an invitation check? Oh, Paimon didn't realize Nefer was such a big shot. Yes, channels really do take you places.
Yeah. Oh, but being able to partner with someone like Nefer is really good for us. And good for her too. We let the people on the outside helping our person on the inside.
Finally! Now, what do we...
Oh my gosh, what? What? What is this?
Pardon me? I'm sure we're all having a good time. But I would like you all to meet a mysterious guest I invited for just this occasion.
Oh, what is happening?
I give you tonight's special guest, a renowned mixologist from Mondstadt.
What?
Are you serious?
Wink. Ah, I see. Of course, if we are the bartender, we can listen in to all the conversations at the bar. And as we know from this game, people love to spill all the intel and secrets they have while getting super drunk. So I see where this is going. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about Mondstadt's wine industry. After all, we are all connoisseurs of fine drink here.
We've gone so far from no bar or alcohol serving location serving us alcohol because we look too young, to now actually being a bartender at the bar. Look what a difference like 5 years makes.
The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time, let us set aside our worries and enjoy these exotic spirits from afar.
Ah, I see. A new face for the bar.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar face. No wonder.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure. Want to order a glass or two?
Sounds intriguing.
I spoke to the owner. The bar is all yours. The recipes are available for your perusal here. Not to worry. I've taken the liberty of removing the more challenging options.
This is so nostalgic for that one drink mixing event so many years ago back at the Angel's Share. Look how far we've come. Look how much bigger of a bar we're serving at now. That was so long ago. Previous experience coming in handy. Who would have thought it?
How'd you set this all up so quickly?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need, negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist from Mondstadt anyway. So consider this a trial run, with the list of drinks brought out in advance.
Sounds good.
Damian will assist you. Serving guests with drinks will be the perfect opportunity for you.
Sounds good.
Of course, every guest will have their quirks, so you'll have to be careful not to arouse their suspicions.
Then we better be pretty good mixologists.
Got it. We'll give it a try.
Let's
In
do
the
it.
meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my interest. There'll be a little event during the banquet's second half, by the way. See you then.
See ya. Mix the first drink. Oh, hello, Damian.
Hello. How may I assist?
Make drinks. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. They have not done this event for years. Literally years. For them to bring it back right now. Wow. Boreal watch. Okay, you want some tea? Wow, this takes me back. Wait, this is so nostalgic. Oh yeah, that's the way to serve your alcohol is
Good work.
in a teacup.
Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Okay. Deliver the drink. Okay, be careful. No jumping around or any of the silly things I usually do. It's not you. Okay. Who wants this drink? Sorry, I didn't mean to press that. You know, not trying to spill the drink or anything like that. Hello? Oh, deliver drinks. Okay. Oh, give it to the little cube. Okay. Who am I talking to? This is what makes the thing so hard.
Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. Wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust anyone, really. You're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Sneshanians can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon
Well, you'll get the cannon.
Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Oh, I think you'll love the Boreal Watch I just made. Okay, so, well, that confirms what we already have seen, is that...
Hello. How may I assist?
I don't have a huge amount of faith in the situation here. And while they're not distrustful of the Lightkeepers, they don't believe that they will be capable of taking down the entirety of the Wild Hunt if the Wild Hunt is going to be like this. Which is not an unfounded fear. It is a concern I have too. It's just is it humanly possible? Okay, it's our juice, caramel, wine. That looks a lot like just fizzy water, but wine. Actually, that looks more like it could be vodka. Awesome.
Good
Good
work.
job, Ether.
Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Oh, this is literally their cue to bring back the drink mixing event. Alright, once again, no more silly jumping around or anything. Oh, okay, you're like the little waiter. You're gonna take us where we need to go. That is so... I feel like you would spill the drink. Have you been to those restaurants where they have like a little the little robot that brings you the food? And I went to one where they had like little cat ears and it had a little face and it was meow, here's your food. And it was like so cute. Anyway, I think this one could probably, I mean, I know, couldn't you put it on some rollers instead of having it feet? This is like a prime example of what I say every once in a while about the machines here, which is like, why do you assume making a humanoid machine would be the most helpful way to do it? Like, okay, like, say like with Anefa. Although we love Anefa, so I'm not really going to say anything about that. But say with the Ruin Guards. Is that really the most efficient design for a robot of that type? That's basically meant to hit things and shoot laser beams. And similarly, I feel like a Roomba would probably have a less likely chance of spilling the drink. Do you know what I mean? And the food. Like, there's no reason to necessarily have a humanoid form for these little robots here. It's actually less efficient to try to replicate a human waiter than just letting it be a robot.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
Okay.
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashatown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon.
Look, cannon's gonna
That
be
gun's
fired
a
soon.
the most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the Wild Hunt.
Okay. Okay, so 2 out of 3 verdict right now.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Are you talking to us, or... I mean, there was no other option for us. No, I think he's talking to the other person. Okay.
What if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course. Well, that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already.
Yeah.
Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it follows us. It follows us? It follows us! It follows us! That is so cute! Well, I would say to that, which is even if there's a possibility that it's really only the people, as they say, running this town and their interests, surely it can't hurt to have the protection of the cannon here. Right? Well, I guess that's not what they're arguing. They're arguing, like, there's more at stake for them if the cannon isn't fired than for other people. We'll see. I mean, the cannon's fixed now. We should be able to fire it soon enough.
Hello. How may I assist?
Let's make another drink. Thank you very much. Soothing Summer. Mint. lemon, wine. Dude, they gotta bring back the mixing event after this. Oh my gosh, okay.
Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Sounds good. Okay. Come on, little robot. Yeah, please don't spill it. See, look, I mean, like, 100% all that liquid is gone.
Oh, so this order was yours, huh?
Indeed. So, any notable news?
Unfortunately, not really. More just confirmation of what we already know to be the sentiment around this place.
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you. If you've got a moment, let's have a drink. On my tab, of course.
Okay, hello.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now. Sure then, we can take a break.
Then come, sit. Timyon, 2 wildberry trails if you would. Without alcohol, much obliged.
I mean, we're the mixologists. You should be asking us to make the drinks, especially since we are not always in-house. Thank you, Demian.
Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually put me in charge of making and repairing simple machines.
Okay.
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Teddy. They call me the honorary cocktail knight.
Ah, yes, I've heard. Lots of nights over there in Mondstadt. I imagine your title's an impressive one back home, huh?
You could say that.
We were just messing with you there.
Anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right? Valuable intel will be suitably compensated.
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
Oh.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nod-Krai with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer.
Wait, how come we have a little serving bot next to us and Demian has to carry the drinks himself?
She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
I see.
Yeah, that's a huge favor.
It's an investment in someone else's future.
Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal.
Wait, don't we already have Aino for that?
Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture.
Yeah, but it goes to show, like, investing in somebody else and investing in their future, like, it's doubly helpful because, yes, this person might be able to come back and help you in the future, but in turn, you also improve this person's life and their opportunities for the future. It's a win-win scenario for you if you're willing to put that faith in somebody else that they will make something good of what you've given them.
I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
Oh, good for you.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out.
That's pretty impressive. And that's also really helpful too. Exactly, to have other engineers around. So Aino can focus on designing things and have others who can help her with actually building them. Who can also go and do their own work and commissions outside of helping Aino too.
Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so I'm afraid I'm counting on you to help solve this wild hunt crisis.
Well, that's what we're hoping to be able to do
All
too.
the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Wringing our hands in despair does us no good in times of crisis. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me. have you heard anything about people seeing illusions within Wild Hunt anomalies? People they know, perhaps?
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but familiar faces...
Well,
no.
Well, the Wild Hunt is humanoid shapes, but actual humans is what we're trying to figure out.
Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters.
Well, here's the problem: is when we encountered the shape-shifting Wild Hunt entity, they weren't surrounded by other Wild Hunt creatures, and they weren't attacking us. So actually, we had no reason to believe we were in any imminent danger. So that's actually the problem here. Is indeed, you would be pretty freaked out if you saw your loved ones in the midst of a huge zombie invasion, looking like they're fighting with the zombies. But the problem here was that they didn't.
Does this have anything to do with our current Wild Hunt crisis?
Yes.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I mean, sorry, perhaps or perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you. And naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Thank you, Hinsa.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks.
Okay. So we don't have any direct intel here, but we've got bits and pieces, and we have somebody else helping us to have an ear to the ground.
He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients.
Okay.
Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Yeah. Or that they've never been caught by anybody other than us. Because they had me fooled for a little bit there. I really thought it was Lumine. It's possible that they've appeared before other people, and those other people haven't figured out yet that wasn't actually the person they thought they were talking to. And of course, the other possibility is they haven't had the audacity to try it on anybody else except for us. Or more likely, they haven't had the desperation to try it on anybody else except for us.
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Hello.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette showdown is ready to begin.
This must be the part 2 she was talking about.
Finally.
Come on, let's go try our hand.
The woman has scars all over her face.
Joining us,
It's
new guy?
It's a hard life, it seems, that they live here. I mean, that's what we've confirmed, essentially. Joining for what?
We'll pass.
Yeah, in other nations, they have a lower alcohol drinking age limit, so we can't actually drink and then, well, I guess there's no laws here, but you know what I mean.
No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the
Oh,
roulette
okay.
special has to take part. Those are the rules.
I don't know what that signal means. I'm assuming she's saying just play along with it, so okay.
But...
There's Nefer's hand signal again. Let's go with it. Alright, sign me up.
That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief.
Okay.
The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky contestant will drink.
Okay. As the mixologist in the bar today, did we have a hand in preparing any of these drinks? And if so, do we actually know what's in them? And by we, I mean Ether, because clearly I don't know what's in any of them. Like, is there some kind of hallucinogen in any of them? What are these? I guess we're about to find out.
The drinks are divided into juice, tea, and alcohol, with that last further divided into 3 levels by intensity.
Oh my gosh, like that lady who makes like the Aphamide back in the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort, that like was so hallucinogenic, it was like we almost died.
Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score no points. Otherwise, you get 1 to 3 based on alcohol content.
Okay, the peer pressure here is immense.
During a round of drinking, one participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question, which the other party must then answer.
Okay, so you're saying the more drunk we get, the more questions we get to ask, but unfortunately we're going to be more drunk, which means how are we supposed to, you know, coherently understand and put together details like we usually do when our thinking is going supposedly, I mean, not us, the player, but I mean, Ether. Thinking is impaired. Well, I guess that's the thing. They're counting on the player to fill in the gaps. It's just, once again, having the Traveler being interpreted as being under the age limit for drinking in every other nation. Being in another nation where there's like no drinking age limit is a strange thing, that's for sure.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day.
Yeah.
What's the purpose, wouldn't you say?
No, that's exactly what I'm worried about. This is why I'm thinking they're entirely hinging on the player to retain information. But unfortunately, I'm worried this is going to result in Ether getting really drunk and then not even remembering enough to convey to us, the player.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pour heavy, then sit back and watch the show.
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way, looks like we're in for a show.
Unfortunately, yes, I'm afraid you're right.
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion.
You know, this all seems like a really bad idea, but, you know, how else are we supposed to get our intel? You know what, though? I'm sure Nefer will remember for us anything we don't.
A single serving of Dark Horse.
What is that?
What? Do my ears deceive me? A chance to drink Dark Horse and Nod-Krai?
Dark Horse. Guess we'll have to take part now, huh?
Indeed. The Dark Horse could be yours to enjoy, so long as your luck holds. And so long as you can remember its taste the day after.
I don't... You know what? There's so many ways this can go wrong. Let's just go for it.
And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to ask everyone a question, regardless of their score.
Yeah, this is also why we have Paimon on here, so she can listen to all the answers for us. Are we even gonna have enough, like, a coherent brain to even ask any questions?
High risk, high reward. That's gotta be some strong alcohol.
I guess I always assumed, like, maybe there was something about, like, say the game's, like, rating or whatever, that it wouldn't be appropriate to have the main character drinking alcohol. It appears we're gonna be testing this now. After all these years.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
Oh yeah, let's be clear one more thing before we start. The Traveler is over 500 years old, so this is not necessarily an actual issue of drinking age. It's just they've never done this before.
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Let's go!
Let's
Wow, this is kinda intense.
Oh, my turn. All right, man, fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been coming from?
Okay, a lot of...
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild. Mind introducing me sometime?
This is what? This is the most interesting roulette I've ever... Oh, assuming quite a few of these were the tea and juice.
A normal drink, huh? Must be my lucky day.
We've reached the final round of the Roulette Showdown. Let's see who gets the last laugh.
Now, this roulette thing is not like a computer simulation. I mean, this whole game is like a... You know what I mean? The literal thing is not a computer simulation. It's a physical wheel with a spinner on it, which, unless it's weighted, should have an exact, like, 1 in 8 probability of spinning the purple-colored drink, which is apparently the one that gets you the most drunk. Has nobody's hit that so far? Because the thing is, Nefer said she was refilling the drinks, right? Which means it's not as though one person gets assigned each drink randomly. You could have double up on certain drinks and nothing on the other. Okay, I guess by that logic then, you could actually go the entire round with nobody getting the purple-colored drink. So what are the odds we get it?
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good.
Teach me, would ya? Not right now. I don't think you'll remember any of it. Okay, we're going more than 1.
I was wanting to
We're
ask
going
you
more than
about
1
your wife.
drink per person,
Your
so
wife.
at this point. I've rolled non-alcoholic drinks without fail the last few rounds. This 0-point game is no accident. Similarly, Nefer's been maintaining an ever so slight lead and has been using it to ask ever so slightly probing questions. That can't be just luck. Oh, did she actually wait it? That makes more sense to me. I can tell that Dobrawa was lucky enough to survive stumbling into a wild hunt. But Nefer's turn is... she left him to me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, new face here just drew the dark horse.
Yeah, obviously. I don't know why we even questioned if that would be a possibility or not. Of course, if they're introducing that, we would get it. Alright, Aether, how good are you at downing the glass in one go?
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright? You wanna just give this one to Paimon?
No! I actually don't want poor Paimon to have to get drunk for us either. Get it. Do it.
Whoa! He actually downed it in one gulp.
Don't do this. Don't repeat anything you've seen in this last like 20 minutes at home ever. I gotta say. Like I said, this game is the most this game has actually gotten with like alcoholism and stuff like that, and that's saying something because we've had scenes where the other characters literally got super drunk.
Nice job! No wonder you Mondstatters have such a reputation.
I mean that from the perspective of the peer pressure and everybody being like, drink it. Like, don't do that. Well, we drunk it in one go. We get to ask everybody a question. What did you see while you were inside the Wild Hunt anomaly?
Me? Well, what do you think? Monsters, of course.
Okay, I don't think we really considered the ramifications of this, which is everybody else is drunk now. So we're drunk, asking other drunk people questions, and trying to get coherent answers. This is actually not a good plan from an accuracy standpoint, because we're gonna have to become sober and then verify all of their claims later. Okay, only monsters?
Absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to see it. Just took off as fast as I could. Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? Those good-for-nothing rat Niki, that's who.
Why do you say they're good for nothing?
If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left of it anyway.
Okay, well...
Either way, there's nothing in there you'd want to see.
Like, say if you go to the emergency room and somebody can't help you right away. Like, from as far as I'm concerned, normally people are not angry with, say, the doctors or the nurses. They get angry more at the system that has left them so short-staffed that they can't help people as soon as they show up. But they're not going around saying that the doctors and the nurses are the problem. So I don't understand where all of this is coming from with, like, hate for the Lightkeepers when they are literally a volunteer organization trying their best to help out here, and they're just short-staffed. There's something about this that's not right. Even those who had a personal encounter with the Wild Hunt know nothing about the strange phantom we saw. It seems Nefer's judgment was on point.
I see some downcast faces. Why, have we all hit our limit?
Don't we get to ask more questions?
Says who? I'm still raring to go.
Because you didn't drink that much.
In that case, let me raise another glass. To a blast of a showdown and a wonderful evening.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. What
Lady
just
Nefer has
happened?
ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
I thought we were supposed to be super drunk now. Why are we still on the job? Is it coming? Yay! Hello.
Huh? Are they playing cards? I'm on spy some elemental dice.
Oh my gosh, don't make me do Genius Invocation right now. I don't remember how to play. I kid you not, I have not played Genius Invocation TCG since Sino's second story quest. I've literally not touched this game mode at all, so I could not figure it out.
Same as usual then? 1 die, 100,000 Mora.
Okay, it doesn't look like they're playing Genius Invocation TCG, but it does look like they have the dice
I'm not
for
here
it.
to do business with you.
Okay. That
Come
didn't
now,
work.
I've already ordered us drinks.
Okay.
Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. 1 die, 100,000 Mora.
They're talking in code. I'm not following here.
Hmm? Then we have a deal. Come, you two. Take a seat as well.
There's also a Fatui guy back there listening in. Do you see that?
What are we even doing here?
Yeah, what are we even doing here?
I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people.
Yeah, you know what? I hate to break it to everybody, but we literally have not learned anything new within the last 40 minutes or so.
On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
But I guess it shows the efforts that someone like Nefer has to go to. Like, getting intel is not an easy job. Like, you have to work for something to find a breakthrough.
We already know all that.
Yeah, thank you.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush.
Okay, finally, the juicy stuff.
Here's
Tell
a
us.
map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
They'll soon be bombarding? How do you know when they... If they can appear anywhere, how do you know those are the next locations?
That's a lot.
That is a lot. I feel so sorry for you guys that you have so many places you need to hit all at once.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Okay.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. One, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose.
Interesting. Interesting, okay. I want to remind everybody the Traveler's super drunk, so I don't know how much of this he's getting himself. Did Paimon also drink it too? She was holding another glass. Anyway.
The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind, keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the latter train of thought.
Paimon doesn't really get it. What would anyone gain from doing that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Let's just note it down first. I mean, like, not reporting. I guess, well, like the Lightkeepers, it's not that they're not organized, but it's that they're not really held together by, say, either money or a common loyalty, or it seems to be a very vast organization that has an HQ that's somewhere, but they don't really see the day-to-day operations of the actual people on the ground. And the people on the ground, I would imagine, have their own motivations for wanting to do what they're doing, whether that be just selflessness and doing the right thing, or other motivations. Like, there's not really a super, not necessarily strict, but like a unifying force that necessarily would, you know, hold all of them together in, you know what I mean? So I can imagine them having other motivations for things. The question is, what are they? What are those motivations?
Now that's what
Let's
call
just note it down
interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well for yourself lately. Even if you've mostly just been reselling my intel.
Please, stop. This is all I've got for you.
Oh, stop that. Why, people might start thinking me a bully. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question. For 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
What's the likelihood this guy's an answer when nobody else has had an answer for this question yet?
No, nothing like that. Nothing at all but ghostly shadows.
Yeah, what I expected.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000 Mora? Either you don't take your debt seriously, or you're confident you can pay it off.
Okay, I'm gonna assume Nefer, being a professional, knows that he's hiding something, and is trying to pry it out of him. Otherwise, me as an amateur, I would be afraid to make a move like this, because what if he just lies to us and tells us something completely incorrect to get a sale off of his debt, and then he runs away as soon as he can. So I'm gonna assume Nefer knows that he knows something.
Hey, no means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel broker.
Okay.
Mora doesn't factor in here at all.
So he's not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, that puts me at ease.
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
Yeah, what was that all about?
You're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so.
Well, it sounds like you're doing a pretty decent job holding him accountable for that, though.
As luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Yeah, I don't think I really want to know about that.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really.
Well, like I said from the beginning, I'm glad I'm not on your bad side. And I'd like to stay that way.
In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Okay. The vibes of this entire thing here. Okay, we got the map. That's an important thing. All of that bartending for a map, which is actually a significant clue. I don't know how they would have a... I mean, I guess they have their methods, right? How would they have such a map so accurately predicting where the Wild Hunt will appear? I mean, they could theoretically change and appear anywhere, but I'm assuming there must be some marker they have that the Wild
Most
Hunt
of our
has
intel
that the
seems
Light
quite
Keepers can
dispersed, so let's try piecing
find.
it all together.
Okay. I was gonna say, the vibes of that whole flagship incident were so different from the last time we casually were at the flagship. And also the beginning when we were with Aino and Anefa. Like, completely different atmosphere. Okay. My brain just needs to sort of undo whatever zone we were just in.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Mm-hmm. Right, and so I was saying that either means we're the only ones who've encountered it, or other people have encountered it and didn't know that that was not who they thought they were talking to. Or the third option is they figured it out, but they were so frightened by what they saw that they just went into hiding and never told anybody, who would then pass along this information along the chain of information.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
Okay.
What in Tevak could that phantom be planning?
The Wild Hunt anomaly that occurred at Star Sand Shoal seems quite unique.
Agreed. Instances of the Wild Hunt afflicting Nod-Krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind concealing themselves within, in order to target the moon marrow.
Right. Other Wild Hunt instances we've seen are just almost as completely random. Like the abyssal energy accumulates there and opens a rift that unleashes the Wild Hunt. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's what it looks like. It's not organized in a way. It just happens, but only in Nod-Krai, not in the other nations. But with that incident with the moon marrow, there was clearly a conscious entity in the form of that shapeshifter looking for that marrow and organizing and rallying the Wild Hunt forces to get the marrow from us and then from Sandrone, and then I guess we're hiding it now. And Nefer doesn't know that, actually. Nefer doesn't know, unless we tell her right now. She doesn't know that. That's why I brought up the Abyss Order last time too, which is that this is not unlike what the Abyss Order does. The Abyss is a pretty chaotic entity. Like when we were in Natlan and we were just fighting straight up the Abyss, it's just destructive, but it can appear anywhere and attack at any time. Versus the Abyss Order is an organization that's harnessing the power and mysteries of the Abyss and organizing it. Like the Abyss Mages and the Hilichurls and the Abyss Heralds, like they're an organized faction harnessing the Abyss in a controlled way. There's something like that going on with the Wild Hunt too. I bring up the Abyss Order because I wonder if it's them, but it's just as likely it's some other organization we don't know about yet. But it's a similar phenomena.
In which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the moon marrow?
Yeah. Additionally, that intel broker mentioned that some Lightkeepers might be withholding information. Given the inconsistencies in Flynn's words and deeds, he might be a likely suspect. But let's not share that with Nefer for now. She's letting us into her inner circle. But yeah, we have to... I mean, she holds her cards close to her chest. We have to do the same.
I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back!
Oh? Hi, Yehoda.
Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Thanks, Yehoda. That looks a lot more not like salt.
Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off?
Oh my gosh, really?
I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know? Again, lucky me.
Huh. So you're interested in that big gun?
I guess who isn't so far? We've just encountered a lot of people who...
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a super giant, super strong beam.
That is pretty impressive, right? Just the way all those... Like I said, it's analogous to the whole Nasha Town experience, is all of these parts that are so different from each other, all from different places, all different functions, still somehow coming together to create something cohesive. That's what that cannon represents. We saw it for a lot of people. The cannon is the thing that they put their trust in to keep them safe and to protect them and their families and their business here in this town. It means a lot to others. As well as for us, we're gonna just enjoy watching the spectacle of it firing, which I imagine is pretty magnificent considering we helped work on it, or at least preparing it.
Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
Yeah.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll
Sure.
be worth the while and worth your wait. I swear.
Of course.
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Let's go. We're pretty much going that way anyway.
Woohoo! Let's go! Kaboom!
Kaboom! Oh, if only we could bring Klee here to see. She would love it.
Wow, what a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Are we all watching from down here? I wonder, would it be even cooler to watch from the rooftops? I guess, what would the safety radius be for observers for this?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill, problem solved. Simple and practical. Just the way we like it.
Yeah.
And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen to how it roars. If that isn't power, I don't know what is. If only I had that kind of strength.
Hey, don't think like that. Your skills and smarts have been a big help to us, too.
Yeah, you might not be the kind of person who just blasts through and attack everything, but it was thanks to your stealth and skills that we were able to make it through the entirety of the design bureau. So yeah, at least see your own strengths for what they are.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
I look forward to it. You ready?
Hey, look! It's starting!
Surely nothing's gonna go wrong, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Ready? Whoa! Whoa!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
That's right. For now, the people of Nasha Town can live in peace and relative tranquility. I mean, there's a lot of discourse in between the people here, but you know, not having to worry about zombie attacks is a big deal around here.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why everyone's been counting on this thing. Surely the wild hunt doesn't stand a chance.
Perhaps we should use it more often. It would certainly save the Lightkeepers a whole lot of running around.
I feel so alive right now. Overtime. Ha! It's gonna be a piece of cake.
Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies.
Understandable. Oh my gosh, that right there, I understand that so much.
I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job I have now, no one can do it but me. Not even Aino or her silly robots.
Oh, don't let her catch you hearing them.
See you later.
Hearing you call them silly.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. Let's head over to Hisi Island. Best not keep Llama waiting.
Sounds good. Yeah, but keeping... Oh, there we go. They've got the medicine. keeping work and hobby separate. I understand it for sure. Okay, that was a lot to take in. We fixed the cannon, got our intel. Somehow, I wonder if whatever ability that Ether has to repel the abyss also keeps him from getting drunk. I mean, there's no connection there whatsoever, other than just doesn't seem like once in a like that's like a power some people have, is just like not being able to get drunk. So I mean, I'm still thinking about that. Like, was he not supposed to get super drunk from that? Did I misunderstand? Anyway, I guess he's completely sober, so we're gonna be visiting Loma soon. Yeah, glad we could team up with Nefer. And that's what Nefer seems to be about, is agreements that are mutually beneficial. It's not, I mean, even if it is for profit, it's not all about for herself. There's more than one way to be able to win. That's basically what she was saying about negotiations, is just know what everybody wants and find a way to agree to get, so everybody gets as much of what they want as possible. And so that's what we've seen. We helped her, just like Yelan, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's exactly what just happened with Nefer. And also it sounds like with some of her informants too. She's helped them in the past, especially with that engineer. She basically set him up for a good life that he could make a decent living off of, and in turn has gained someone who both is extremely skilled in a craft that she might need, as well as is out there in the field who can get information for her. And it's something that it's mutually beneficial. So yeah, good dealings with her. Alright, looks like we'll be seeing Lalma again soon, and maybe talking with some of these Lightkeepers. Busy lives it seems like they have, but also need to figure out what's going on with the not reporting back and all. If there's a good reason for that, because there could be. We don't even know. Alright, that's enough for now. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!